are here with Tyla Kennedy, and Tyla is somewhat of a guru in the nutrition business, correct?
I have definitely dabbled in nutrition for the last 6 years.
And it's funny, I personally believe that I know hundreds, so I know there's been thousands of people you have helped get to peak performance, correct?
I would agree with that. Definitely just helping people feel better, have more energy, change their nutritional habits. You know, it's really, really important to me. It's 80% nutrition, 20% fitness, and really just showing people that difference.
I love that. Wow, you just got me jacked right then, because this is not scripted, but I know for a fact it is 80% nutrition, and I'm in a business where top performers sacrifice so much, okay? And nutrition can't be sacrificed, because that would be like a dragster going down the track and a piston going out and you've blown it all.
Absolutely.
Correct?
So some of the analogies I use, especially in the car business, is, you know, do you give your car an oil change? Do you wash your car, right? Those are some key questions. Most people take care of their valuables, and unfortunately what I find is that people aren't taking care of the one thing they can't replace, their most valuable possession, like literally their body. You can't get another one. You can't come to Honda and get another car or get another body, right? Because it's the only one that you have. So a lot of times people aren't even thinking about, you know, what they're putting in their body on a daily basis. And one of the major things I tell people all the time is like, would you put 87 gas in a Porsche?
No.
Why not?
Absolutely not.
Why wouldn't you do that?
Because we're talking about a high performance engine that needs to run at its peak performance, and we don't want to lose anything there. But listen, these guys that do this business sacrifice a lot. And let me tell you what goes on, and this is what I want to bring up to you. Everywhere you turn, there's a cheeseburger you can grab. Everywhere you turn, there is a piece of pizza you can grab, fried chicken, milkshakes for lunch, and then you know what the peak performance drink is here? Red Bull. What is that doing to someone that wants to perform as a Maserati?
So unfortunately what happens with people's bodies is what you'll get is a spike of sugar and a spike of carbs from everything that you just said. So what I found in today's society is that we're literally running off of high carbs, high sodium, high sugars, and high fats. And what our body's actually lacking is our phytonutrients, macros, micros, and such of that matter that we actually get from plants, from vegetables, from fruits, stuff like that. Our body's actually not getting it because fast food in our society has been made very, very convenient for all of us to just run through a drive-through, and people aren't realizing the damage that it's doing to your visceral fat levels, your, more diabetes, obesity, high blood pressure. 80% right now, 80% of the conditions that go into a hospital right now today, you guys, could be prevented by changing your nutritional habits.
I believe this battle is won, and you tell me if I'm wrong, at the grocery store.
Oh, absolutely.
And would you say our willpower is strongest in the morning and weakest at night?
I would definitely agree with that. And most people, I would say we live in a culture where 60% of our moms and dads right now, you guys, are breakfast skippers. When I talk to people all the time and I talk to them about, what are your daily habits? Explain that first to me. So it's the first thing when I sit down with a client that wants to lose weight, gain weight, or have more energy. I'm like, give me a food log. What does your day-to-day look like? Yes. And what is that for you? Yes. 80% of them are stopping through Dunkin' Donuts to grab an iced coffee. An iced coffee is going to have anywhere between 300 to 1,000 calories in it, right? And it's going to be full of sugar. We're talking 20 to 40 grams of sugar in that iced coffee. So they're getting really excited and really jacked up for their day. And what happens, coffee is also a diuretic, so it's curbing the appetite for people, and then they're going along their day and they're not eating or consuming food until about 11:30, 12 o'clock.
So
and
then I'm going to crash.
So then you're going to crash, so then you're going to grab, and you're going to be hungry, and you're going to be hangry, so then you're going to be in your car or at your job, and you're just busy with a customer, right? And you're just give me anything, let me eat this cheeseburger, let me grab this slice of pizza, fill the fuel that I need right now just to keep me going. And then 3 or 4 o'clock comes around and you're like, oh my gosh, is work over yet? I'm so tired, because that piece of pizza or that cheeseburger or that Red Bull, as you mentioned, only lasted 3 hours because it's carbohydrates, fat, sodium, and sugar, which gives you a peak because carbs turn into sugar. However, then you crash.
That's where the victory is in the grocery store.
Yes.
Because these choices are what change your life.
Absolutely.
Correct?
And I think preparation, Mike, is the key to all successes.
Absolutely.
And that's in all areas.
And I wanted to bring Tyler in because she's amazing about nutrition. And I know that she's changed thousands of lives, and hopefully this will reach one person.
Thank you so much for having me, Mike. And that's the goal, just if we're leaving it, I want to tell you guys this. When I thought about what I was going to do for a living, I never ever thought I'd be on the preventative health side of things. There's nursing and there's all these occupations where you can help people, but most of those occupations happen when those people are already sick. And I'm grateful that I dove into this kind of understanding of nutrition more, so that way I can make a generational impact. It's not just about now. It literally starts with the children. And so when I have conversations with parents that want to lose 20 to 30 pounds, I'm like, okay, so now let's incorporate this with your kids, because that's my future. I'm 31 years old. I haven't had children yet, but I plan on having them one day, right? And they say right now, statistics show, this can be Googled, 1 in every 3 children will have diabetes by the time they're 13 right now in America, and 1 in every 5 children will not outlive their parents.
So I want to tell you, please take a little advice from her, a little advice from mine. She's a master of her craft, there is no doubt.
Thank you.
I absolutely believe I'm a master of my craft, and I want you to master your craft too. And remember, this is your temple. So it's one of the most important things in life to protect your temple. Mike Lehman.
Tyla Kennedy, thank you guys so much for watching. And if you're in the Ocala area, stop by one of our nutrition clubs, #Healthy Hangouts, BLN Nutrition, Pine Nutrition, Bellevue Nutrition, and Chiefland Nutrition. We are going global, so
going
excited.
Global. Okay, guys, I'm your Honda Pro, and make sure whatever you do, you smile.